Easily Offended Podcast, man. What up, world?
What's good?
Episode 50 what? 7? 50.
Nah, this is 57.
This 57?
This is 57.
Episode 57, man.
57.
You know what I'm saying? How'd y'all like that intro? That was better?
Yeah,
that was
a
vibe?
Yeah, you remember to record this time.
Yeah,
Huh?
you definitely did remember to
You know
record
what
this
I'm
time.
saying? I remember to hit record this time, man. I remember to hit the record.
And it's crazy because the one that you didn't record, that was probably your best one yet.
I know, man. You know.
It happens,
but man, we here, man. How y'all been, man?
Been great, man. Shit's gravy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Easy breezy. Oh shit! Hold up, damn.
What?
Gotta grab that bottle. Put it in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you forgot.
Yeah.
The shit that we're drinking on right now. You need to forget to make the drinks. Yeah, no, we got a special bottle of Maker's Mark, courtesy of our man Diego Ross, Big Diego.
Yo, shout out to him, man.
You know what I'm saying? With his very own cast of
Baby.
Maker's Mark, man. This is what, the third one?
Third one.
Yes, the third one. Yeah, man.
Third one, man. Shout out to Diego,
Yeah,
man.
He's a fucking true Renaissance man.
Yeah, it's the legacy bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a good time. You know what I'm saying?
And this, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy on the palate.
It's 110 proof, my nigga.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
no, it's
shit
strong.
hitting.
Yeah, it'll put some hair on your chest.
That'll go good for a good cigar. Because you into cigars and shit.
Hell yeah.
I've been seeing you at the
cigar.
cigars. I've seen you at the Cohibas.
Yeah, man. I'm getting into cigars real heavy, man. Like I got my, my favorites. I know what I like, what I don't like. Yeah,
Right,
man.
right.
I'm getting into heavy, man. Yeah, this will go great with a nice cigar, man.
Yeah, man. So what's going on in the world, man? It's a lot of crazy things. What you been up to? Hey, man, you know what? Well, how's your week been?
It's been great, man. I can't really complain. Yeah, nothing too crazy has happened to me. Life has been pretty normal, thankfully.
Yeah, that's a plus, man.
Yeah. Nah, I really don't have anything exciting to report. You know what I'm saying? Just regular everyday life, man. Going to work, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No news is good news.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So look, I was
Shit's contagious.
man. I went down a rabbit hole on TikTok.
Oh Lord.
So do you know they have something out there called the Mad Dog Challenge?
No.
Like Mad Dog 2020?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Where like they're tasting Mad Dog.
It's not really Mad Dog though. It's
Right,
The
it's
MD
another
stand for
name.
something else.
Right,
We
but-
always called it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really thought it was Mad Dog for a long time, but
Right.
it's actually the MD is actually something else. So
Right,
Mad
right.
Dog is some shit a nigga made up somewhere.
I gotta be honest with you, bro. You just told me something new.
You didn't know that?
No, I
Yeah,
thought it was.
yeah. I just found that. I haven't known this for a long time. I just found like a few years ago. It was just like my whole life has been a lie. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
for
Like,
real.
I thought it was Mad Dog. It's not. It's actually not Mad Dog.
Ain't that a
It's-
bitch?
I don't know what the M&D stands for, but it's definitely not fucking Mad Dog.
Hold on, go ahead. You tell your story. I'm gonna do a little quick Google search. See what the fuck.
Hey,
that
so
stands
they've been doing these Mad Dog challenges on fucking TikTok, bro, and this shit is fucking crazy because it's like a whole bunch of kids tasting Mad Dog for the first fucking time, like they're trying to figure out like what was their parents really living like at their age. So
You have no idea, kids.
for. You trust me.
You can't recreate that moment. You can't not that
cannot.
with those moments in time because niggas was drinking Mad Dog. But it's kind of like one of those things like when you first started drinking.
yeah.
Because we were shorties drinking, man.
Yeah.
Like way earlier than we ever should have been drinking.
Exactly.
But I mean, it was, and then it was like, but it's not something you really want to get drunk off of because you'll feel
Terrible.
terrible. Yeah.
But these kids, and I want to see the reaction videos. Like the reaction videos of them tasting it is cool. I want to see you after you finish the bottle,
Why?
because I want to see how fucked up you are.
You don't want. MD stands for Mogan David.
Morgan David.
Mogan, no R in it.
Mogan.
Mogen.
Mogan?
That's what it say.
The fuck is a Mogan? Yeah.
So what's funny? I'm surprised. I know that my mom used to give me that as a kid on Thanksgiving.
Mad Dog?
No, not Mad Dog. Mogan David. David.
Whoa, shot.
No, so we it was we was kids, man. Not kids. Well, kind of what. She as a treat for us, she used to give us Mogan David wine and ginger ale. And that put us right to sleep. after Thanksgiving, that's our little.
That's kid holiday type shit.
I mean, it was
Thanksgiving, sweet potato pie on the stove.
Yeah, that shit wasn't that. But go ahead, my bad. Yeah, but why you want to see them fucked up off of that shit, bro?
Man, I want to see the reaction. Cause come on, man, like we all have our stories of us waking up just fucked up. Like, damn.
Actually, you know what? As a kid, I remember being drunk, but always waking up the next day feeling just fine.
You really?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I didn't have my first hangover for real. Okay, so one time I felt bad, but it was more so after I threw up, I was fine. But it was my 18th birthday, and I was in college, and niggas went to the store and got a gallon of Dimitri vodka. Dimitri vodka, and we was chasing that shit with Kool-Aid.
What?
It was a horrible,
that is
horrible decision. So actually, it's funny. The next day, so me, Rob, and Sid ended up going to the Jenny Jones show the next day.
What?
Yeah, we was on the Jenny Jones show. Not on the Jenny Jones show.
We in the audience?
Yeah, we was in the audience. I asked a question, though. I was a celebrity for 2 weeks. Yeah, some niggas knew me. I was walking through the Evergreen Plaza and shit. Yeah, I saw you on Jenny Jones. Like, yeah, that was me.
That was me.
That was me, nigga. But yeah, nah. So I was feeling fucked up in the morning. Like, my stomach was, you know what I'm saying? And my brother picked me up. And now, you could see, you know what I'm saying? They were like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? And I told them I was drinking. Oh, yeah, nigga, that was why did y'all do that? And then we was walking. We was in the middle of downtown. And this is in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And Joe, I was just earling in the middle of the street.
Word. Oh,
yeah, this shit came up. Yeah, but after that, I was fine.
I mean, well.
Good to go. Hey, I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to go. But yeah, I just want to see. That shit's it's crazy to me. But yeah, I remember those days of apple vodka and Smirnoff.
Yeah,
like
man.
I can't drink no flavored drinks.
I did.
I did, but now.
Oh, no. Now, hell no.
No, I can't drink flavored nothing.
You know what's crazy? The first time I got slap was off some 211. That's
still killer.
That's still killer. We used to call it crack water back there, bro.
Hey, Joe, I just remember if you went into a party. And there was a bunch of empty cans of 211.
Run, bro.
Turn the fucker back around.
Please. Yeah.
Something about to happen.
Yo, I saw. You know what's crazy? I was in the grocery. I was on the Jewels, not too far from here, the one on Cottage. Mm-hmm. And I was in there, and there was this dude, bro. He had got 2 6-packs of the tall boys, the 211. I looked down. I want to ask him, bro, what's wrong?
And that shit was probably $5.
Man, yo, right, for real. Yo.
That nigga brought it with some eggs and some bacon.
Man,
the malt liquor days, niggas was out here drinking St. Ives.
Ice
House, nigga.
Niggas still, people still going crazy on Ice Houses,
niggas still be drinking Ice House. I still see motherfuckers.
Every time I think of Ice House, I think of Steel pouring Ice House of the 40 into the eggs on juice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see that bread, that's what comes to my mind. That's what comes to my mind. This shit gonna be fire.
Hell yeah, nah, nigga, that shit was. Yeah, nah, but niggas used to drink that shit. Remember when St. Ives had all them commercials?
Yeah, what's the name? Nate Dogg was singing it on the commercial. Shit.
Nate Dogg had a commercial.
Billy D. Williams.
Biggie had a commercial.
He did? Oh, I ain't know Biggie had one.
Yeah, the Wu had a commercial.
I remember the Wu, yeah.
Scarface had it. Nigga, if you was a popular rapper at that time, nigga, you had St. Ives commercial was nigga, I have made it. Nigga,
right.
Exactly.
Nigga, got St. Ives commercial. Shit was terrible for us.
Yeah, it really was.
What was that shit in Black Dynamite? The shit they was making?
Little Richard.
The malt liquor that they was snake. No, snake malt liquor or some shit. You ever seen Black Dynamite?
Yeah, the one that was shrieking niggas' dicks and shit in it. No Diddy. That's what you talking about, right?
Yeah, because it was
I know what you're talking about.
It was trying to it was a secret ploy.
Yeah, to destroy the black man.
Yeah, the black man. It was in this malt liquor. I can't believe I can't remember the name of this shit now. But that was St. Ives, nigga.
Wow.
I'm glad we finally woke up.
Oh, wow.
I ain't seen it because remember, and they had the fruit juice for a minute, the Crooked Eye.
Yes, I don't think I've seen that one.
You remember? Yeah, the Crooked Eyes was actually fire. I definitely used to have some Crooked Eyes.
One, bro.
Yeah,
I was drinking all this.
Those things are like poison.
It's so crazy, to think about, because remember K&R? On Cottage.
Yep, 82nd Cottage. Yep.
K&R. I remember, and then this
I
is.
can't think of that one.
Oh yeah, no, it was there for a long time. It's been closed for a minute though.
Yeah, it's been closed.
So I ain't like, but this was like the hood grocery store. Like,
On the corner.
it wasn't. It was close to the corner.
It was like in the middle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not in the middle.
Oh no! Yeah, it's abandoned now, ain't it?
Yeah, but it's something else. That K&R been closed for a long time. But I remember going into K&R Liquors as a child, like 14 years old, and buying a pint of Paul Masson.
Paul Masson. Well, first of all, they let you buy it. They just let you.
Yeah, they let me buy it. Paul Masson. I want to say you fucking around been with me.
Yeah, probably was. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew me. They knew me.
And it was just crazy because back then it was just like, yeah, it's cool, man. K&R cool, and then they can let us buy liquor. And then looking back on it, like that was
fucked up.
That was horrible.
Very horrible.
They should have closed that establishment a long time ago.
They really should have.
Full circle.
We never should have been allowed to do such things
at all.
That's some We Clone Tyrone type shit right there.
Go to Harold's.
Yeah, remember because motherfucking Kurtz is right down the street, nigga.
Right, Kurtz
you get
right
3
there.
wings with sauce and fries for 99 cents, $1.08 with tax.
Yep.
And then stop by K&R, get a motherfucking 40 or a 6-pack.
We Clone Tyrone. That's some We Clone Tyrone shit right there.
Yeah, nah, it is. It's horrible. It's horrible.
They clone Tyrone.
Yeah,
Man.
but those days are long behind us now. We are of legal drinking age.
Yes,
obviously.
we are. We don't promote underage drinking.
We do not promote underage drinking. I tell my kids all the time, don't live like I lived.
Exactly, at all.
Yeah,
no matter how much fun we had.
Yeah.
I mean, have fun too.
There are other ways to have fun.
Exactly.
And we did have a lot of fucking fun.
We did.
I mean, we're still here.
It was a different time.
It was a very different time.
It was a very different
Namely, there were no cell phones.
It's true.
There were not cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
So a lot of this dumb shit we did is off the record.
Thank God.
Not for some people.
Not for some people.
Not for some people.
Well, that's a whole other story altogether. Anyway, I guess we can move forward.
Yeah, I guess we can move forward now.
Got a couple of weird news stories as usual.
Yes, sir.
Some really fucking weird shit. So first, I'll go. So what do you want to go with, the really weird one first, or the kind of funny, silly one first? Which
don't matter.
Yeah,
roll the dice.
Okay, well, we gonna go really weird first.
Okay.
Like almost scary weird.
Oh yeah, let's do that one first.
California man arrested for allegedly taking leg of person killed by train.
Wait, what?
I'm only laughing because he's laughing.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait.
Nah, this nigga got hit by a train.
I wasn't prepared.
A motherfucker got hit by a train, right?
Right.
And his leg was severed. And this nigga just happened to be walking by and stole this nigga's leg from the crime scene.
What did he do with it?
Funny that you asked. Disturbing video circulating on social media shows a man appearing to hold a severed body part and eat from it before wiping his face and making his way down the sidewalk.
What?
The man in the video later appears to raise the body part in the air as law enforcement arrives. The Kern County Sheriff's Office reportedly took the dude's, what was his name? So his name is it's a 27-year-old dude named Ricindo Tellez.
Oh, Jesus.
He was arrested for removing evidence from the site after a person was struck and killed by a train which severed their leg at an Amtrak station.
I'm sorry for laughing.
And he picked it up and ate it? Ate a piece of it?
He was eating that shit.
Wait. He ate.
Yeah, nigga, you missed that part?
You missed that whole part?
I was trying to recover because I was caught off guard.
He was walking down the street eating the fucking leg.
Like it's a piece of chicken.
Like it's a big ass piece of chicken.
Okay. That's crazy.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, shit's wild out here, bro. It's just wild, man.
Man.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh like that to the victim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My
rest
bad.
in peace to him. But
wait, did he pass?
Yeah, the nigga got hit by a train.
Nigga, right.
He got hit by a train so hard his leg fell off.
Right. I'm about to say, if the train didn't kill him, the fact that his leg was off, he bled to death for sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
easily.
So they don't identify the victim. The deadly train collision is under investigation by BNSF Railway.
Man,
Yeah.
that's wild,
But Ricindo Tellez.
You a wild boy, man.
Wild boy.
That's some Florida shit.
And the crazy, well, not so, is actually not surprising. He was taken into custody without incident, but they arrested him because he already had multiple outstanding warrants.
In Florida?
No, this is in California. Neither story is from Florida today.
No, okay.
Yeah, this is the first. Okay. So this one is from California. The next one is from Wisconsin.
Oh.
Yeah. Wisconsin.
Cheeseheads.
Right. Wisconsin man legally named Deez Nutz is arrested in domestic altercation.
All right, hold on. Stop.
His legal name is Deez Nutz. DEEZ-NUTS. Deez Nutz.
Did he?
Deez Nutz.
Yo, so that man probably really legally changed his name.
He definitely did. He wasn't born.
Hell no.
He wasn't born with the name Deez
Nutz. No.
He changed the name.
What made you do that? Why
that don't make any sense, bro. Like, why would you for what?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? Hey man, I'm gonna get my name changed. How much is $225?
So
let's do it.
The defendant with the nutty name was arrested on March 5th after an incident involving a gun. Police said 2 others were put into a squad car before. His full name is Deez Nutz Lee Kroll.
What?
Deez Nutz Lee Kroll. Kroll. Kroll.
Wow.
So
it's so much to unpack in that, bro.
So the other 2 people that were arrested were identified as his daughter and her boyfriend. The daughter and her boyfriend told officers they argued with Kroll on the phone early in the evening over household chores and caring for the family's puppies. The couple said that they found the residence locked when they showed up 2 hours later. The couple told police that they repeatedly knocked on the door, and at one point, Kroll opened the door and punched his daughter in the shoulder.
What?
Get the fuck back from the door.
What?
Punched somebody in the shoulder.
In the shoulder, bro?
Yeah. He reportedly later threatened his daughter and her boyfriend with a BB gun that they said looked like a real pistol. Authorities say when they interviewed Kroll, he kept talking in circles. Kroll was charged with misdemeanor battery and misdemeanor disorderly conduct and use of a dangerous weapon, which, if convicted, could net him a year in jail. He was released on a $1,000 bond on Wednesday and is due in court on April 24th. So the history behind the name change, because I know everybody's dying to know. We got to cover that. Because that's the real story here. Fuck
yeah, right. I'm about to say that is the real story. The domestic
situation doesn't even matter. This is the real story. So Kroll legally changed his name from Derek to Deez Nutz in 2011. So at first it was DEZ-NUTS. So it was Deez Nutz. So he's obviously not that bright because he spelled it wrong first. People kept saying, well, it's not Houston, it's Deez Nutz. Well, it actually says Deez Nutz.
Deez Nutz,
yes. Yeah, so it says Deez Nutz. It doesn't make any sense.
At all.
So he added the other E about 6 years later. So he's technically changed his name twice. From Deez Nutz to Deez Nutz.
So he changed his name initially because he wanted to be Deez Nutz. He misspelled it.
So the first it was Deez Nutz.
So he was hell bent on making sure that he claimed the name Deez.
He wanted to be Deez Nutz
so bad.
He changed his name twice because he had to get it right.
Yeah.
Little history on the phrase Deez Nutz. Dictionary.com notes that Deez Nutz is an expression used to deliberately interrupt or divert a conversation. The website says it is not a literal reference to testicles, but a way to disrupt and show disrespect to whatever discussion is currently occurring.
Certain things you shouldn't be in a dictionary.
Yeah,
that's one of the things that just shouldn't be in a dictionary. Because not only, kind of, but not really.
That's a very, very, very Caucasian definition.
You're right. It's just
Deez Nutz.
So the term was first used in public, where the public first heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Was first used on Dr. Dre's 1992 album, The Chronic. Everybody remembers that stage. You talk to him today? Talk to who? Deez Nutz. It really took hold in popular culture in 2015 when Brady Olson, a 15-year-old Iowa native, ran for president under the name
yeah.
and ended up scoring surprisingly well in early polls
did. I remember
compared with
that.
Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Donald Trump. Nigga named 15 years old.
I remember
Ran, and niggas was voting for him. Niggas was voting for Deez Nutz.
I remember that, bro.
And that's crazy to say that's when it became popular because niggas was saying Deez Nutz.
Oh, way before. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like I've been saying Deez Nutz for all my life.
But I still remember looking on the news, and I remember that, bro. I forgot one. I think he was like number 3 or number 4. Yeah. And then it would show Trump's face, then Hillary's face, and then of course there was a blank face. Then it just said Deez Nutz.
I couldn't show the face.
But
I don't want to be known.
In all fairness to Deez Nutz in Wisconsin, he was first. He did his in 2011, even though it was Deez Nutz. But we know what he meant.
We know
he was going for it.
What he meant.
So yeah, and then in 2015 is when the dude from Iowa came by running for president under Deez Nutz. Mm-hmm. So it actually, I mean, this guy is really a pioneer. I mean, if you really think about it.
The pioneer of Deez Nutz.
No, I mean, I don't know. I can't give him.
Wasn't it a nut company that actually did?
They tried. No, they tried.
They
tried. They couldn't do it. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they tried. That was like
I don't remember that.
I mean, that would have been genius.
That was like that was a few years ago. It was like I think it was around the pandemic. It was before the pandemic. I remember that. It didn't.
I mean, sometimes it'd be genius ideas like that. I ran across like a hair salon that was called "You Want Head." Like that's what it just said. Like you want head. That's exactly what the fucking hairdresser place said it was called. And I was like, that's fucking crazy as shit. But that's genius.
Right, because it is a genius. It is.
But it's just like the wrong people could walk in.
Like,
yeah, that's true.
Hi, yes, I do.
Right. I heard y'all got head in here. How much?
$40.
I got $40 right now.
I'm gonna sit over here. Y'all let me know when I'm ready. Yeah.
Whose head?
Oh my god.
That could go so left.
I mean, because you could have the wrong type of motherfucker walk into your establishment.
Because you definitely are. That's very suggestive.
And you're kind of false advertising.
That is true. I can sue you right now.
Like, if I come in, because you asked me
if I wanted it, and I said yes.
I come in there to get some head, and it was just like, well, actually, we do hair here. Like,
no.
Somebody in this motherfucker finna give me some hair.
I ain't leaving until I get my motherfucking hair.
Y'all figure it out. You decide amongst yourselves.
I swear to God.
Who it's gonna be. But I'm not leaving this motherfucker until I get some head.
That's right.
Motherfuckers, you learn your lesson.
I swear.
Say what you mean what you say.
Yeah, that could go really left, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, that could go wrong.
Gotta be more careful out here, man.
Got to, bro. You can't do that shit out here, man.
Before we get into it, somebody, do you have a name phobia?
A what?
A name phobia?
That's what they call it nowadays. It's name phobia.
You're afraid of a name?
Yeah, like some people, like they went through something very traumatic in their life, and that person that put them through that traumatic stage, they don't fuck with nobody by that name. Like, period.
Why does it have to be called name phobia? Why can't it just be they have a tragic experience and it's just,
I've never heard of that.
That's you see what I'm saying? Like why does it have to be that specific?
Yeah. Well, it just so I brought it up because I was out with some high school classmates, and one of the guys that I was hanging out with, he was like, "Yeah, I don't fuck with Tinas." I'm like, he just randomly, we just talking about conversation, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't fuck with Tinas. I'm like, why? He's like, I had the craziest experience of my life by a woman named Tina, and that is the name that I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with any girl named Tina, Christina. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, like dead serious. And he was dead serious, and I was just thinking, like, the traumatic. What did you go through that made you like don't fuck with that nobody with that name? Period.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think something a little more deep rooted than that, brother.
Yeah, I told you, but it was just.
What did she do to you?
Right, you see what I'm saying? But I'm afraid to even
Tina,
ask.
what did you do? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and Tina is kind of you don't really meet too many Tinas these days.
I mean, I don't think you're right. I don't know any Tina.
Yeah, Tina's an older name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at least 50 if you a Tina.
Yeah, I feel like Yeah,
I think certain names came out at different times. It was real popular.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's one of them. But still, just in that respect though, to X out so many people in general, just because they have the same name, is crazy. But to be fair, if that individual did cause you that much trauma or that much pain, or they just really annoyed you that much, you kind of don't want to say their name ever again.
But I think
so. It's like I kind of get that to a degree. But I want to call it, like name phobia, but it's like, I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I get it, like, cause sometimes you may have dated somebody that was horrible, and that person that name just put a sour taste on your mouth.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like you be like, ugh.
I get it.
Last time I dealt with a such and such, crazy shit happened.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, man, it was just a random thing. But, 2024, man, we're 4 months in, and a lot of crazy shit didn't happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a lot of crazy shit didn't happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And now, dare I say, I think it all kicked off with Cat Williams, and he damn near predicted everything, too. At least a good majority of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's my thing. I want to wait till all the details come out. You know what I'm saying? I want to wait till all the details come out just so we know a full stance of what the situation is. Because recent pictures show him on the beach. He's chilling.
Wait, who are we talking about? We didn't say.
We're talking.
I know who we're talking about, but we haven't said what the fuck we're talking about.
We were talking about Diddy.
Yeah, now this has been going on for a while.
It's been going on.
It's kind of sort of old news. I mean, it's ongoing though.
Yeah, it is ongoing. Yeah. But it is. The thing about it is, it's important to our culture. G, like the man's a legend in music. No matter if you like it or not. Like if he wrote it. Whatever, co-wrote it, co-produced it, he still created a great moment in our music culture and growing up.
But
so I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I do. But
I really don't. You know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not gonna take credit for this, because I'm positive Rell said this on an episode way before these allegations ever came out. And he was not even that. He was like, Diddy is one of the most unimportant people ever. If you really think about it, he is famous for no fucking reason at this point. Because since when Bad Boy was Bad Boy, since then, and that's been, you can argue at least 15, 20 years. Mm-hmm. Since then, Diddy has just been in the spotlight for the sake of being in the fucking spotlight. Just because he's rich. Yeah, and he's inserting himself in it. Nothing musically he's done has really taken off at all.
He had a couple of moments.
I mean, I'm talking to match his height of fame.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
he's still living off of '90s like late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
like people still fuck with Diddy based off of that shit that he created. Yeah, and I mean, and he did like. Okay, so he wasn't necessarily an artist, right? Even though like he had his own music, but people were writing for him, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, and when you use the term producer very loosely, because most of the people that were actually producing the music wasn't really Diddy.
Yeah.
He may have been like on some like molding the shit in the background, like do this here, chop this here. You know what I'm saying? Well, like that shit sound hot. Keep that. You know what I mean? So and he definitely plays a very important role in that. I mean, because he created that. Whatever it is, like, there is no Bad Boy, all that shit. Like, he created, in terms of hip hop, he changed the trajectory of how. I mean, he ushered in kind of like the
one more chance to play.
But not just like the balling, the Big Willie shit.
He put in the flashiness, the dance. He kind of introduced it to.
Because before the Bad Boy, before the shiny suits, nigga, like hip hop was hardcore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like dirty, grimy. You know what I'm saying?
Primo sound.
Right. Because even when Nas like broke through, you know what I'm saying? Like and Jay-Z when he first came out, like he was kind of on that shit, but it was still kind of like on some.
It was on some
drug dealer player shit. You know what I'm saying? Like because so Puff really brought the Big Willie shit. Mm-hmm. Like I mean him and Big, you know what I'm saying, on the boat.
Mace.
Yeah. Well, that's so.
Mace and Betta.
So when Mace, that's when the shit really started to like, you know what I'm saying?
Total.
Yeah.
Faith.
Yeah. So
Mary, Jodeci.
I mean, so he has a role, but it's definitely like very
It's faint. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's maybe I'm struggling to find the correct word, but it's blown out of proportion. I guess is the sentiment.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think he would not be in this predicament, in my opinion. Well, first of all, let's just keep it a buck. The producer from Chicago, by the way, that brought this lawsuit about, even said the only reason why he brought this lawsuit about is because Diddy owed him $300,000. So which means if Diddy would have paid you, none of this shit would have came out.
Exactly.
Which is fucking wild to me, by the way.
Yeah. So,
you know.
and so that's the crazy thing. And so by now, I mean, obviously everybody fucking knows what happened now. The police raided, Homeland Security raided Diddy's house.
Yeah.
And the internet pretty much ran amok with conspiracy theories about what was going on. The fact remains, though, that at this point in time, he has not been arrested. He has not been charged. He has no travel restrictions. Mm-hmm. It seemed like more of a show.
I think it was too.
Because they put his kids in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's just like, but nobody was actually taken to jail. And y'all showed up, I mean, because you've seen the videos. They got motherfucking tanks.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It was like they was going after fucking Saddam Hussein.
Right.
You know
They really did. That shit was
wild.
wild.
It's just like, so like, there were, in the things that he was accused of would not warrant that type. And that's the thing. We don't even know what he's been accused of. So we know that. So allegedly, and this is the stuff that they talk about in that lawsuit, that he has tapes. So it seemed like they were trying to gather evidence. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to gather evidence on some other shit, then why the fuck are you coming? Well, like you got like it was like 2 tanks. You know what I'm saying? Like 30 fucking niggas in fucking army gear, tactical gear, vest, helmets. You know what I'm saying?
Now you finna take it down.
Yeah,
Pablo Escobar.
I
swear,
like,
bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't finna go out in a blaze of glory.
He
like,
really was. Like, come on, y'all knew that.
And the nigga wasn't even there.
And he didn't escape. He didn't escape.
And he wasn't like on his plane trying to flee the country.
Everybody said, oh, yeah, he's trying to flee the country. Like, God damn, bro.
I mean, I get it. I see the joke. I see the joke in it.
Yeah, but the niggas wasn't joking. Niggas really thought that he was trying to flee the fucking country.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. But, I see the joke of it. But it was like, come on, man.
But the thing is, though, it's like, and I know we talked about this off camera before, though, man, but I do not believe Diddy's going to be charged with anything. I think this shit is gonna come out like, oh yeah, we ain't find nothing, and then next you know, Diddy's he's gonna hide for a minute. His reputation is gonna be scarred a little bit, but ain't nobody gonna care about another 2 or 3 months, if that.
I don't know, man.
That's my opinion, though, man. I don't think he's gonna be charged.
I mean, so something else is gonna occupy. Some other event is gonna happen. It's gonna take over the news cycle. Unless something else comes up, because the shit happened with Cassie not that long ago,
right?
And niggas have forgot about that pretty much.
Yeah, and one of the girls, she recanted. She said she's not going to even corroborate with the feds. Ethiopia or something like that. I think that was her name.
I don't know. So I know your man Stevie J was talking about, like,
Hey man, Stevie J is a wild boy.
But apparently that you talking about first of all supposedly that wasn't him in the video. That was somebody else.
What video?
Oh, you ain't hip? Oh shit. So one of the videos was supposedly Stevie J getting rammed by a white dude, like getting. Y'all ain't hear about that?
I ain't.
Oh yeah, and then supposedly it was somebody else. It was an actor, a different actor. Y'all didn't hear nothing about that?
Nah.
That's one of the reasons why Stevie J was so upset, because then he told me he wanted to fight 50 Cent and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, Stevie J is just a wild boy, period. Like, I used to watch him on Love and Hip Hop. Dude is wild.
But he said, like what people do in their bedroom ain't my business. But he said, I haven't seen Diddy doing any of the stuff that people are talking about. And I think in terms of, he talking about like sex trafficking and all that other shit. Because then you had like, it was like when that shit first happened, they said it was his neighbor. Somebody drove up and said, it was some young black dude talking about, I be seeing they be having busloads of girls getting dropped off at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Like,
That's not. That's it. But see, here's the thing about sex.
That's a common thing in that area.
I mean, but
I don't know about that.
No. Okay, wait, I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but hear me out. That's a normal thing because the island that it is, it's by itself. Like you have to go through gates to get to this island. It's a private island that sits in Miami. So the only way you can get on the island unless you live there. So when they do have gatherings, that's how they bring their friends and their family. Because there's no parking like that. So you got to do busloads. Okay. So that's like a common thing out there.
But here's the thing about sex trafficking, right? At least by definition of what it is. So sex trafficking is I guess a derivative of almost like pimping. So if you wanted to pay a chick to come over, to a party and just start, and just fuck niggas in the party. And let's say this chick was in Indiana. Mm-hmm. You get her from Indiana and you bring her here to fuck niggas here in the party. Technically, that's sex trafficking. Now, the way that it sounds like he just went overseas, grabbed a bunch of grab a bunch of women, put them in a tin can, smuggled them in here for the purpose of prostitution. Like, no, that's not what he's accused of. Yeah, that's not technically speaking, sex trafficking, if you are paying somebody for sex and they end up crossing state lines, technically you are a sex trafficker. So keep that in mind too, as far as the definition.
And don't get me wrong, like we're not downplaying the situation.
Oh, I'm not. Because, but at the same time, I think there really needs to be the proper amount of context of what that is. So when you're saying he's a sex trafficker, that sounds like he's kidnapping women and against their will, style. Right? You know what I mean? Against their will, and then bringing them in and forcing them to have sex with people. Like, no, that's not what that's not what that means. That's what. So it's not downplaying. It's just what it is. Yeah. So I'm just want to throw that little nugget in.
But I hope people, like whatever the situation is, prayers go out to the families, whoever's been assaulted or they feel some type of way about the allegations or whatever happens, because it's something out there.
It probably is.
We've heard stories over the internet millions and millions of times. I mean, there's a lot of evidence out there of how crazy his parties can be. My thing is, you go to Hollywood, things are going to happen. Is it a horrible place? In a lot of instances, it is.
It really does sound like it. I don't want to be in Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? Things happen. Like you could be at a party with 1,000, 3,000 people, and some wild shit's gonna happen.
I believe it.
So it's just, that's the lifestyle. But I hope no woman was actually, raped and no shit like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he really did, no, don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. But, like, if he really was out here, like, raping people, I'm like, all right.
That's not cool.
You definitely got to be, suggested for that. I do, however, as far as some of the shit, like the stories about him when it comes to how he was basically using his power to get men to do some weird shit, that I believe.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever he chooses to do sexually, I really don't give a shit about.
I don't care either.
As long as you're not forcing nobody to do shit against their will, But I mean, Diddy could be a wild boy when it comes to shit like that. He may be into different things.
Man, if you're a freaking nigga, you're a freaking nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I mean, I think it's kind of he's definitely into some wild shit.
Oh,
when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Now whether or not he includes men and women in that, I don't know, and that's
he's the reason why Ray J fought Fabulous.
The booty goons?
The booty goons. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the reason why a lot of these things didn't happen.
The booty goons?
Yeah, the booty
You remember
goons.
that shit? When Ray J called into the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
Nigga, that's what put the Breakfast Club on.
Yeah.
Like, that literally, like, we wouldn't have the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club would not be what it is right now if it wasn't for fucking Ray J.
That shit was shared.
And he was talking about he got into it Fabulous. He called into
he called into
the station.
Yeah, I remember that.
I got 300 niggas outside. We all got drop top Lexuses.
Yeah. I remember. Okay, all right, that I do remember.
Ray J called up to motherfucking Breakfast Club nigga wilding.
Okay, I do remember that.
But yeah, man. It's a lot that remains to be seen. The fact we don't have a lot of facts We only things that we know are that his house was raided by Homeland Security.
Mm-hmm.
No arrests were made.
That is true.
And I'm assuming they gathered some evidence, but they haven't really said. And the thing is, like so people talk about things that are talked about in lawsuits, but all of those are allegations, right? We don't know. Like they say he has people on video. They say he had tapes, but we don't know that for sure. Nobody knows that shit except for Diddy and the motherfuckers that maybe the authorities that have those tapes now, maybe. But we don't know that yet. So all the shit the people that are talking about and running with on the internet, we don't know anything.
Get the chains off the door.
Code 10, nigga.
Erase everything.
I still don't think he gonna be charged though, because I really don't think it.
I feel like if with all of that shit, and it's been weeks now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a minute since that shit happened.
I mean, I do. I will say though, I do think there is some true probable cause. And I don't think he was raided just because of that lawsuit. I don't believe at all. Well, I think he was raided off some other shit.
So there has to be something.
Exactly, it has to be something.
A warrant was issued.
Yes, so it has to be something.
And you don't just get a warrant. Like, you know, I mean, people get warrants for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So and people get warrants all the time for search and shit and don't find anything. But there was a reason why a warrant was executed.
Right.
You know, so but we don't know. We don't know those reasons. Yeah. Also, everything you hear, all the shit that's talked about on the internet and on TMZ and all these fucking shows and blogs and podcasts,
I agree.
It's all speculation.
It's all speculation.
We don't know shit.
I agree 100%.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the rumors are gonna run, and you know, people are gonna say things, and you know, some may be true, some may be not. Who knows? But you know, what I do know is, take that. Will never mean the same thing again.
Yo, wasn't it a meme? I don't know if it was real though. Then they say they found like a box of porn that said "take that," or one of the videos that said
it could be. It could be.
A lot of wild things can happen.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got that.
You can't say that in the same context now.
Nah,
ever again.
No more.
It's just it no longer just relates to the music.
No,
I got to take it back. You remember when we first started? We had a question that we was like, what are which one celebrity would you love to party with?
I think you did say Diddy.
And I did say Diddy.
That's right. You sure did say Diddy.
I did say Diddy.
Do you stand by that answer, sir?
I want to recant that whole situation. I was unaware of all these actions that was whatever was being held.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think, you know.
Fuck around, be a changed man around here.
I swear, brother.
Because, I mean, like, you know, like you said, like it goes back to what he's brought to the culture, and you know what I'm saying, those feel good fucking videos.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, he does. You know, Diddy has a place in like the pantheon of like hip hop culture, music.
I agree.
I mean, he Diddy. You know what I'm saying, for whatever you may think of him, like. He created a movement. Bad Boy
was a movement.
Yeah, and to this day, a lot of. I mean, and even like, you know, he had a lot of work with like Mary J. Blige. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, with the Uptown shit. Jodeci. You know, fucking Jodeci.
This man got fired. He got fired from Uptown Records for showing up to Uptown with his shirt off.
Yeah, well, you know, him and Andre Harrell just kind of like, he outgrew that.
For the bottle of champagne, he like, bro, I was wilding. I was wild.
Yeah, I mean, Puff a wild nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. But you know, but we'll see what happens. You know, and if anything comes of this, if Diddy is ever really charged. But one thing for sure, his reputation is beyond repair. Yeah. People are no matter what happens.
He sold his shares. He sold Ciroc. He sold Revolt.
Revo for sure. Ciroc, he really didn't have real ownership in it.
You found that out later.
Yeah, he really didn't have ownership. But he definitely sold Revolt.
And Revolt, because when the Cassie shit happened, he stepped down as like chairman or whatever. Yeah. And then when this shit happened, he sold. So he doesn't have. He doesn't basically. He doesn't want to go that ship to go
He's
down.
He's still sitting on a nice bag.
I mean, he ain't gonna be broke. Yeah, he ain't gonna be broke.
He's still sitting on a nice bag.
He's never gonna be broke.
I mean, he still got the rights to timeless music.
Let's keep it a buck, man. As far as money goes, I don't think that will ever be an issue. But as far as what Diddy has survived or lived off of for the past, let's just say 30 years, is done. It just is what it is. Like
he'll never be looked at the same.
You can't. So and that's the thing. So for him, it's like, what the? I wonder what's going to happen to his mental. You know what I mean? It's like
he may just kind of fade, kind of like
he should.
The same way, like, I mean, you still hear from Russell Simmons every now and then, but for the most part, Russell
Simmons is on the run. That's a whole nother. That nigga's on the run.
Well, he is on the run.
He is on the run. Right, so that's something different.
His daughter out here fucking with old white men, and he just talking shit on Instagram. Like, he can't come check on his daughter, though. You can't come to the States.
Yeah. I can't,
crazy.
I don't hold nobody accountable, man. I mean, I hold them accountable for anything they've done to things they've been accused of.
So just for that distinction, I just want to throw that in there. Russell Simmons, that nigga is at a location where there's no extraditing treaty with the U.S.
For a reason.
For a reason. And I think we all know that fucking reason. You know what I mean?
I mean, Bali is nice.
Yeah, but not for me to be there for the rest of my time. Oh, yeah, I'm here for my spiritual journey. Nigga,
I've heard, is it true that out there that you cannot... if they catch you having sex and you're not married, you can go to jail, or it's like a ticket or something like that.
I don't know.
It's one of those countries where you visit.
Oh, that's Dubai.
If you're not married, you cannot have sex, and they catch you having sex.
I think it's Dubai. I heard that story.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to jail. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, people have different laws in their country.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
And when you're in those countries, you said you gotta abide by those fucking laws. So whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If the law says, nigga, we don't allow jumping jacks here,
don't do no
motherfucking jumping jacks.
Right,
you know
right, for real.
Wait till you get back home. If that's a part of your regular exercise routine, then save that shit when you get back to the crib.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because people be acting like, especially Americans, because we're so arrogant.
Entitled to the motherfucker.
Yeah, we go to other places and be like, yeah, well, that's not how we do it in America. When nigga, we not in America.
Right.
And if you get arrested,
you fucked.
Yeah, you gonna find just how different it is. Because they don't play that shit
at all.
You know, like a lot of other countries, man, they don't play that shit. If they say this is illegal here, man, and whatever the penalty is, and if you think that shit is unreasonable, does not fucking matter.
Man, you know what's funny? And I'm a quick story about that. Matter of fact, it's about Dubai. This is I had a patient of mine, and she's a very aggressive, and she's a very aggressive woman as well, as far as just kind of a deep voice.
Okay.
Very, very aggressive. Anyway, so got the bad attitude, all that shit.
Yeah.
So she was coming back from Dubai. She was in the airport. So I guess Dubai has an issue with like African men trying to pretend that they're women and to try to either get in or leave the country or something. They have a big problem with that. So they thought that she was a guy. So she and them tried to catch an attitude with one of the security guards. As she was talking, the dude was like, "Silence!" And then she closed her mouth. They grabbed her, took her in the back room, did a complete cavity search. They did, and then they kept her there for I don't know how long. I forgot how long that they kept her there. But they wanted to make sure that she wasn't a man, an African man, trying to I guess sneak out of the country. I don't know, something wild. Yeah. So she told me that story. She was like, I ain't never been that fucking scared in my life. And then when she came back, she had her connecting flight was in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And when she came back to Atlanta, she was so happy, she was so thrilled. And then she ended up talking to somebody at the gate, and that lady at the gate caught an attitude with her. She snapped on the lady at the gate. And then she thought about it. She told me, I realized we in here in America got it good. Cause like you said, they don't especially when those other countries they don't play that shit, bro.
In the Muslim country, and you're a woman talking crazy to a man.
Oh no,
Yeah. No, they don't play that shit at all.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, all that shit in public and snaps and attitude and all that, they will put your ass in jail.
And that shit's wild.
And ain't nothing nobody can do.
And you can't do shit. You gotta just sit there.
Yeah.
You try to hit the U.S. embassy up or something like, hey man, look,
and they may be able to work something out.
Or they might be able to work right,
but they might not. Shit,
that's their rule. You know what I mean? It's like this, in that. Much we talk.
Y'all be safe out there when y'all travel to these other countries. You know what I'm saying? We spring or summertime, Shy is around the corner. You know what I mean?
Obey the motherfucking laws.
Obey the law.
You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying?
I ain't know what, man. Look, I'm shit.
Let's have a nice, peaceful summer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's have a nice, peaceful summer. Man, but yeah, that it's a shame, man. It's a real shame. So I was somebody asked me the other day, what was that? The other day that, damn, you just made me just lose my train.
What'd he do?
God damn
He do shit. He touched his laptop and that made you lose your train of thought.
Hey, man, sometimes when the edible kicked in, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's what I said. Right, that's what it is. He gonna blame Rell. He gonna blame Rell.
Because you hot.
Right.
So I was like, what are you doing? Why are you moving? Don't move.
Why you touching your property, nigga?
Don't touch that.
Don't touch that.
Oh,
Because I'm a human being, nigga. The fuck? I can move my limbs. You know what I'm saying? I still have that ability to take out. The fuck?
Oh, man. Yeah, so somebody asked me the other day, it was like, man, going out, why you don't go out as much? Like, why do people don't go out as much? Because I was just like, the music nowadays is more violent. Like, I can't be in a party mode and hear about taking it in blood and, you know what I'm saying, ops and all that. Like, if it's detrimental, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you dance and party off of that? Like, I miss that era that, we grew up on. You know what I mean? Well, it was just great fucking music.
I mean, it was a lot of violence in the music, too. But,
Yeah.
I mean, and I know we were talking about Diddy. A lot of that shit, that party, that feel-good music,
Yeah.
Bad Boy had a lot of hits.
They did though.
I mean, the shit that we was partying to, like in the late 90s.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was, because even think about, Big's first album was Ready to Die and Life After Death. It was a lot of violence in there.
Yeah.
But then you also had songs like Big Papa. You had the lead single was Juicy, which was definitely a more. And I was actually kind of thinking about that the other day because I was listening. I was listening to Pac. It was the playlist came up and Keep Your Head Up came on, and songs like that used to be kind of common, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Pac was better than most. Keep Your Head Up is a timeless record, but you had inspirational rap music.
Not no more.
Yeah, and you really don't have that. Get up out the hood, do better. You know what I'm saying? We got love each other type shit.
Yeah.
You really don't have that in music now. At least not that I hear.
Definitely not in abundance. Well, as far as
Not in
mainstream,
abundance,
not
yeah.
in the mainstream.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the mainstream. I agree.
You hear you talking about? We got the Big Sean Tiny Desk playing. He just came back, and Big Sean is kind of he's a fun lyricist.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? He really don't talk too much crazy shit. But he's a punchline rapper.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
is.
fun
He
lyricist.
definitely is.
But he also talks about he could be very introspective. He talk about real life shit. I haven't listened to his latest project yet. I kind of went because I haven't been a huge Big Sean fan. He can rap his ass off.
Yeah, he can.
But I fuck with him. But I said I was gonna give. I don't even know did the album drop yet. I'm not even sure if the album dropped.
The album didn't drop. The thing about with him is just I feel bad because he can't just have his moment.
Oh yeah, because when he dropped the whole
you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick,
When
that overrated ass verse. And I fuck with Kendrick, but that shit was overrated.
Yeah, I don't say it was overrated, but I do think it is a spark that is needed. I think that's what it was. Because if you really think about it, what music really gives you something to really talk about now? It's at least mainstream.
Yeah.
So I think it just brought up, it gives them a conversation. It gives us a conversation rather. But yeah, I'm with you on that. And then everybody talking about J.Cole response. I'm like, that shit was mid, like super mid. Like, what the fuck? Motherfucker like, oh man, did you hear what he said coming back down? I listened to it and it was like, it's a basic ass line.
Yeah. And I just feel like both of them can do better. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they will. Who knows how this is going to play out? And everybody says that this shit was directed at Drake. And the funny thing is, y'all follow Kev on stage?
Yeah.
So he was talking about the shit, and he was sitting there saying, I didn't know who Kendrick was talking about. Like, why do I got like he said he had to listen to this white boy on YouTube break down the beef and the lines and shit, and subliminal lines is going back and forth. You know what I'm saying about what's going on. He's just like he had to, like I have had a white man explain some hip hop shit to me.
Yeah,
like, but and then he made another video. He was just like, how long did it take to figure out who Nas was talking about? And the first line of Ether is, fuck Jay-Z.
Right.
You know exactly. there's no
direct.
Right, yeah. There's no trying to figure out who he talking about. Who's this? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga. No, yeah. Fuck Jay-Z. Nigga, This is how we kicking it off.
I mean, to be fair though, that was the first Kendrick, I guess, line that wasn't really subliminal though. And the reason why I said it because he was responding to the verse that J.Cole said on Champions with Drake. He said him
First time shooter.
Oh, first person shooter.
First
I said
person
Champions. Yeah, first person shooter. He said me, Drake, and Kendrick is the big three. So then he said fuck the big three. So I was like, oh, okay. So that wasn't really subliminal. But I get what he's. Yeah.
So that was definitely. But you still like say the name.
Yeah. And then
you know what I'm saying, or make sure motherfuckers like ain't no. There's no room for
debate. Yeah.
And that's I know exactly who the fuck.
And that's
the
that's the second time though that K-Dot has said something subliminally, at least about Drake. Maybe not J. Cole.
They've been sending shots for a long time.
And I'm talking about as far as big records that I can think of right out the gate. Remember the I forgot what track came out. It was like damn, was it like 10 years ago now? Well, he was talking about he had something to do with pajamas. I forgot what it was. Anyway, he had it, and it was the same thing. It was it's K-Dot talking about, he is talking about Drake, because Drake is this. So this is, I don't know where they're going with it. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm like, where are you going to go with it? You see what I'm saying? Like, if y'all are going to start because I do think it's just going to be a friendly battle, and eventually they're going to all do a tour, which I think will be cold as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be
Drake... I think those are very different audiences.
I mean, so was Drake and J. Cole. Those are two completely different audiences.
Yeah, I feel like they're closer in terms of. I mean, to say that. I mean, I'm sure if they wanted to do a tour together, I'm sure they would, and it would be very successful.
Yeah, they would. That would be a good one.
Yeah, but I don't really. Because like Drake is pop music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Drake is pop music. J. Cole is like emo rap, kind of, and Kendrick is like he catered to the niggas and the women that be like burning incense and got crystals, but also niggas are still out here gangbanging. You know what I'm saying?
Earthy
about that
earthy
life.
Women.
Yeah. Like he's like right in the middle.
Like neo soul. Yeah, like
but he like neo soul gangster rap.
Yeah, I feel
you know what I'm saying? Because
right.
he's still very much, you know what I'm saying, is very hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but he's also kind of like
a hood nigga.
Yeah, but he's still kind of also like Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Grand Rising, my beautiful black queen.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I will say this.
right.
K-Dot, out of the three of them, he is the most unique. Yeah. When it comes to a specific audience, for sure, Kendrick. Yeah. And granted, I do think Dreamville and as far as drinks, I forget what OVO. I do think they camps in general are different as well.
All the niggas is like featuring artists though.
Not really.
J.I.D. is different, I think.
J.I.D. Cole.
Yeah, but
J.I.D. Cole.
But that's the thing. Even to me, J. Cole, because he go crazy on features.
Nah, G, then nigga go ballistic. I'm sorry.
Cole
that verse off of Johnny P's.
That's not his song. It's a
but
feature.
Still, I'm just
saying.
saying.
Yeah, but he's saying
he go crazy on features, and not so much. It's like it's almost like I get it. Like you want, it's a competitive thing.
Yeah.
So I respect it because you go on somebody else's shit. You really go.
Yeah, you want to
shit. You don't want to make sure motherfucker outshine you. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Obviously. Well, you know how I feel about J. Cole. I respect J. Cole as a lyricist. The nigga can. His wordplay is second to none.
My thing is, I think it's more of a jab, and I voiced my opinion on it. I was just like, I think it's more of a jab. I think first off, the diss was really going towards Drake. It didn't have nothing to do with J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Drake and Kendrick has always been having this imaginary beef, whatever it is, behind the scenes for a long fucking time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think J. Cole just dabbed him a little bit, like, because it wasn't the energy level. The energy level that he had in the song doesn't match a Who Shot You.
I mean, they
You
don't.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Neither one of them have that if they really don't. Let me just keep it a buck.
But
They just don't.
it's just, but still, like, in Kendrick's, that beat alone is crazy.
Yeah, that's a cold ass beat.
That beat and that bass line is crazy. So that's what makes more people move towards that Kendrick side because of the beat. Like J. Cole album, I'm a J. Cole fan. I would say he's definitely one of the top lyricists out here. You know what I'm saying? I definitely put him up there. I put him up there with K-Dot because he's showed and proved that. And the thing, the humble, he's so humble. He even in the diss record, he said, like, bro, you had your third album was the best, and I was trying to catch up like the rest. Like, he's like, bro, like, I looked up to you. Like, this is just a battle. This ain't, if I see you in the street, it's love. It's like, it's no real beef.
That's what
That's
so weird.
But see, that's what I love about it because it's just, nigga, we the top of our game lyrically. So it's just only natural for us to go back and forth with each other.
No, I mean, I get
on
it.
A playful, nigga, this is a skill set.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's definitely different because I feel like, we talked about the Nas Ether. Like, I feel like, and obviously they're cool now, but I feel like back then
they had real beef.
It was definitely real beef.
Yeah, they had
exactly.
Yeah, that was a real beef.
Like not to the point where I think anything ever would have happened to anybody, but
they really didn't like each other.
It was like niggas was clashing at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like
shit, Benny Siegel and Jadakiss.
Yeah, now that that one almost really got
went left.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that one really, and that was and see that's the thing. And then one of the biggest differences is back then you couldn't talk crazy about people.
Nah,
because
I come see you.
Yeah, and that's so it wasn't like it. There weren't really like studio gangsters like that, and if it was, like niggas was found out because. Mm-hmm. It was like the culture was just different. It wasn't as much money. It wasn't this big multi-billion-dollar business that it is now. So like people that were out here talking that shit, like you really had to be living it.
That's a
fact. Or motherfuckers was gonna see you. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was gonna check you about that. You know
and niggas outside more because there wasn't no social media.
Yeah, right.
So like
right.
for everything you had to do, you had to walk outside. You had to go to the studio.
Right.
You had to go get records. You had to get all the equipment.
So you
outside.
So we getting privy to like thanks to the podcasting culture and things like Drink Champs and all the shit like this. Yeah. We're getting all of the stories of shit that was happening back then. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they got the story about when Nas and Pac was about to get into it. Like shit was about to really fucking go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so like shit like that was really fucking happening. Like you couldn't just be out here talking crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. Snoop Dogg told that story.
Yeah, a couple because I remember I heard Nas' brother Jungle was talking. I heard him talk about that shit too. It was it was just and that's not to say that none of that exists now, but it's just it's so much more commercialized and you don't really know like because even now like I would like to think because it seems like for me it seems like Kendrick and J. Cole specifically excluding Drake from this, Kendrick and J. Cole don't seem like the type of people to do things specifically for attention.
No, they don't.
Right? Especially Kendrick, because Kendrick would drop an album and then disappear for years.
Disappear.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't fucking see or hear nothing from Kendrick.
Even J. Cole. Dude, you know the crazy thing about J. Cole? The nigga lives in North Carolina. He literally drives to Atlanta.
Yeah, I
like,
remember you talking about that. Yeah.
He doesn't, I don't even fly. I just like to drive to. What kind of rap artist that you just, you know what I'm saying, at the level that he's at? He's now in the song, he's mentioned he owns all his shit now. Like he's completely free and clear.
Yeah, that's dope. Shit.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, good for him on that one.
Yeah, man. I think I don't know, man. It's a good thing. I want to hear Drake, but then once again, we got a whole We got a whole other album from Future and Metro Boomin dropping next week.
I saw that. And Drake,
can we please come to an agreement? Just everybody else, not necessarily us. 'Cause I think we all on the same level. At least I think we are.
About what?
About Drake.
What about
as
Drake?
far as like we, especially a part of this beef or as far as who Drake is, I think Drake is probably the best hit maker in rap ever. I can't Drake really misses
in terms of longevity.
He
and as
can't,
many smash hits. I mean,
he can't miss, bro. He had like one or two that I can think of that he missed, but he can't. That man can't miss.
I mean, he knows how to make hits.
He does.
Yeah.
And but when it comes to anything as far as responding to rap beefs or whatever the case, it's like we don't care.
You talking with Drake?
Yeah. At least you know what I mean?
It's not the excitement.
It's
People
not.
don't
Like
get excited,
admit it, because it's like Drake. You not the rap beef
but
type of dude.
You
though,
always
you know what I mean?
you always would feel that we always would feel that way when the song comes out because we just don't know what it's gonna do. Like when I first heard the diss record for Meek Mill, I was like, that shit whack. But then I'm like, wait, I listened to it again. Like, did this nigga really make a club banger? Like, you know how?
Hey, but
that shit was played in nightclubs as a party fucking record.
I agree. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I understand.
I just remember when that Back to Back came out, and that nigga said, "Is that a world tour or your girls tour?"
That was a cold line. It was a cold line.
That was one of them. We're just like, bro, what do you say?
And that's the thing. That brings up a point. Like when you was talking about like directness, like direct to the artist, right? Rapping back and forth. That goes like Drake mentions things that particular artist would know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because he was in that situation.
Right.
So these are how the shots are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so when the artist comes back.
So he know who I'm talking to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I do remember that party. I do remember that bitch.
He ain't saying shit to Pusha T though.
Yep.
See, you see what I'm saying? Right.
Because Pusha T gonna run up.
It's funny because I saw somebody tweeted about that because they said, Drake talking about all that shit about mob ties. Ain't nobody laid a hand on Pusha T. And Pusha T actually responded to that shit. He said, not a pinky nail. Ain't nobody touch Pusha.
He would put that in a rap.
And
like
then, remember with the beef with Common? Remember that?
That was so weird.
It was, but
the Serena thing with Common and Drake. That was so weird.
But it was. But here's the thing. Common went crazy on Stay Scheming as a response.
Yeah.
And then next you know, Drake is dapping this nigga up at a damn. I think it was at a Raptors game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like he knows.
But also,
that's why I say rap beef wise is like.
Right.
Like just don't do it for him. But like just don't do it. You either in or you ain't. You know.
Yeah.
It could be with him. It's just like nigga, you got me. That was a good verse.
That's stupid. That
was a good verse.
That don't make no sense to me. But because if you talking about, if you're in a rap beat, who cares if he got you? Get him back.
Well, sometimes because remember, I keep going back to Ether because it's the greatest diss.
The greatest diss ever, bro.
Greatest diss song ever. Remember,
so it could be argued. You know what I'm saying? No.
What's better than Ether? Nigga?
Maybe no Vaseline is close.
Ain't shit better than Ether.
Takeover is always going to be my
Stop it.
Nas ethered. Nas created a verb.
He did though.
When niggas say ethered, like you know
exactly what he means.
You know what the fuck we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody. Like I mean, there's some iconic diss song. No Vaseline is one.
Yeah.
The Takeover. Yeah,
it's cold. Yeah, Takeover's cold.
I mean, the Takeover is the reason we got Ether.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But nothing is better than Ether.
No, I agree. Yeah.
What do you think? Go ahead.
And it's crazy. I was talking about you. I went on that whole tirade. I forgot what the fuck my point was about to be. What did we say before that?
Shit, I don't remember.
What was it?
Yeah, I could. I completely.
Damn, we that old, bro. We ain't
I
know
know.
that.
I completely fucking. I had a good ass point too.
It was about Nas.
Yeah, I know, but it was about. It was. Damn it.
It was about Nas though.
I know it was
Nas
about Nas.
music.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyway.
But
yeah, just move on. I'm sorry.
I mean, what would be like your top rap beef?
Jay-Z and Nas.
I mean, that was of our generation.
I think of all. Damn near.
I mean,
that was like the peak. Like it was.
So the Cube NWA beef back in the early 90s
that was a pretty
Dr. Dre, Eazy-E.
Yeah,
that was a big one.
That was.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that with the then he Eazy brought the album covers and shit.
Yeah. Because I remember when because basically
right.
Dre, Dr. Dre, they was talking about Eazy-E on damn near every song on the Chronic.
They did. Yeah.
They was but then Eazy dropped Real Compton City G's. That shit was a Real Compton City G's was cold.
Yeah.
But
that was a big one.
But it wasn't bigger than Jay-Z and Nas. Like nothing was bigger than Jay-Z and Nas. I would argue Biggie and Pac, but Biggie didn't respond to Pac. Mm-hmm. If Biggie had said something, then okay.
So it's always alleged that Who Shot You was for Pac, but we never really got confirmation on it.
But right, exactly. Biggie, if I'm not mistaken, either Biggie or somebody out of Biggie camp said that was not about him. It was a coincidence.
That's what I'm saying. So you never so people. It's like an urban legend that we never really know. Some niggas that say that Who Shot You was for Pac.
Yeah.
Other motherfuckers that say they ain't got shit to do with Pac. So we don't have, but we know who the fuck Hit 'Em Up was about.
Yo, yeah. And you know what's crazy?
You fat motherfucker. That's why I fucked your bitch.
But you know what's crazy though? Now that you mentioned that, I forgot about Hit 'Em Up. Hit 'Em Up might be.
Hit 'Em Up is up there. Hit 'Em Up.
That's hard. I kind of Hit 'Em Up and Ether like. I don't know, bro.
Ether is better. Ether is better for sure.
Hit 'Em
Up was classic. Hit 'Em Up was classic. But it was like, Hit 'Em Up. Pac, because I'll never forget, because the first time Nia, my daughter, first time she listened to Hit 'Em Up, and she was just like, why was he so angry? Like, this nigga Pac was mad.
He was.
No, and that was, and I finally remember what the fuck I was about to say. Right. So, when Nas dropped Ether, it was more like, it was calm. Like, nigga, I'm the king. You can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
And then you remember Jay-Z dropped that Super Ugly.
That shit was
and that's when you talking about, well, I fucked your baby mama.
Yeah.
And that's when you know
lost.
That's when niggas start getting personal like that, when niggas start taking shots below the belt, that's when you know you want, like, I want. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what, and Nas he didn't have to respond.
No, he did. He responded again. It was in that Rap City, the Rap City freestyle. He responded again.
He would say little shit, but he never dropped another song.
No, nigga. That was a long ass. That was a verse. it was another song.
I think on Nostradamus.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was before. Nostradamus came out before Stillmatic.
Yeah. Because Nostradamus. So Stillmatic was the album after
Nostradamus.
Yeah, because Nas was kind of gone for a minute. I actually kind of, because I hated Nostradamus. I thought
that was trash.
And I kind of was like, because Nas has always been my favorite. Mm-hmm. But like I remember being so disappointed with Nas after Nostradamus came out.
That was bad.
And because they had that song with Genuine on there, like, come on, Nas, what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
That's when I lost it.
He fell for the pressure. That's all it was.
Yeah, he was trying to make hits, and that's but Jay-Z woke him up.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna give Jay-Z that credit. I'm gonna give Jungle that credit. And because Nas even said it, Nas said he wasn't gonna respond to him. The reason why he did was because of Jungle. Jungle kept coming to him. He said, "Hey man, you really gonna let this man dish you like that?" And I was like, nah, I'm good, man. Yeah. Man, let him say his thing.
I'm over here reading books, and
right? Then he was,
be worried about such trivial things.
Yeah, but Jungle. The reason why we have Ether is not because of Jay-Z, is because of Jungle. Jungle convinced him to make Ether. As a matter of fact, as far as how the beat was made, I think that was by accident as well, because the Fuck Jay-Z is a slow down sample of Tupac saying fuck Jay-Z.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So that, so like that, the way all of that came together was just crazy.
I never knew that.
Yeah, so that was Tupac saying that.
That's because Pac said fuck everybody.
He did.
On Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying?
Pac was
He was talking about like
everybody.
Well, he didn't say that shit on Hit 'Em Up, but he was talking about Prodigy. Like, one of y'all niggas got sickle cell.
right.
Gee, that nigga going
He has a disease.
Right, you're right.
Like, damn, Pac.
What kind of person are you?
Right. He can't help that.
You did though.
Talking about a nigga sickle cell.
God damn.
That nigga said my 4-4 will make sure all your kids won't grow. I'm like, God damn, bro, you want to kill their kids?
Hey, but
Biggie.
Hey, but niggas,
Throw them over the bridge.
but when you talk
Let's
about
beef.
when you talk about diss records, drop a gem on them.
Yeah.
When niggas was talking about Pac, when Mobb Deep
Yeah. Drop a
was
gem on it was a good one.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas said, what you think you can't get bucked again, once
Yeah.
again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And,
You're right.
and motherfuckers always forget that because like Pac went to everybody, ain't nobody responded to Pac while he was alive.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep went right.
Yeah,
they
they
was, know what I'm
did.
saying?
Mobb
They
Deep
went
did.
right at Pac.
It's been a lot of beefs that's went well. Like my favorites, I have a lot of underground favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do have.
Was it J Mills and Murder Mook, nigga?
That was cool.
That wasn't really a beef. They were just battling. They were kind of.
my
That wasn't
nigga.
really like a.
Those Smack DVDs,
Those Smack
bro.
DVD days. Yeah, J
Those
Mills and Murder
Smack
Mook on those
DVDs.
Smack DVDs. Yeah.
Jay Mills, we used to sit in the crib and watch
yeah.
Jay Mills and Murder Mook go back and forth.
They used to be
and,
going crazy.
What's Buddy
Remember,
name?
Puff was out there. They was in front of Bad Boy. They was in front of Bad Boy.
Yeah, that was on.
Yeah.
What's I still watch Smack.
Those Smack DVDs. That was it.
They still going on. I'm saying they still battling. Like Mook still battling.
Yeah. The battle rap has become like that's a whole scene. Niggas be doing that shit for me. They done made J Mills and Murder Mook. They made a lot of money. Cassidy too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They made a lot of money off of that shit.
So like mine also like is Dipset versus Nas because it was like
that wasn't really
no it wasn't a real beef because Nas never did respond.
Yeah.
No,
But
he did.
he
dissed him. Because remember, so Cam was like, because Cam was was a huge Nas fan. Matter of fact, when Cam was rapping, he was trying to rap like Nas. So, and then the only reason
everybody
why
was trying to rap like Nas.
Right, like everybody was. So then he was like, the only reason why he changed his style because his chick that he was dating at the time was saying, well, when the chick was saying, well, when I'm in the club, I don't want to, I want to think I want to party. That's the only reason why Cam changed his style. But Cam was fucking with Nas, and he said the only reason why they went at Nas was because he thought he heard them diss him on the radio, and he was like, man, what the fuck is trying to diss me? Then next he heard it before because he said fuck. He said Cam Wagner. He was talking about Cam, Nelly. This one when Nelly
that was an interview. That was an
doing
interview.
the That was on the interview. And then Cam was like, what? Man, fuck Nas did. That's what he wanted.
That's when Jim Jones jumping out the window. I smacked the koofy off your head, nigga.
I remember that.
Yeah,
smack the koofy off your head.
So Nas said a direct. He was a direct shots to them niggas.
Yeah. I completely.
But like those type of beefs. You know what I'm saying? I love the famous Hot 97 Rockefeller freestyle on Hot 97 when they went in there and they took over the building.
Yeah.
Like nigga, hey, no commercials. We'll pay the fine. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
And then you
keep going.
And you talked about it earlier, but that the Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel,
man,
that was a good one.
That was during that time.
That was
so like those Styles P going against 50.
I forgot
about that one
Styles
too.
Was shooting at that nigga.
Styles was going. What's your name made a cold ass dish to him too. Jada, he came out with the Champions here.
Yeah.
The Champions here was cold, and then he came, and there was another one he came with after that.
Yeah, the whole Locks was going in.
Yeah, but the Champions here is one of the coldest dishes I've heard.
And then
though.
of course you got 50 and Ja Rule.
Right. Yeah.
That was real. Like that's.
Oh yeah.
No, that's not even a beef. That's real.
I don't think 50 Cent knows how to fake beef. Like I think if 50 ain't gonna play not fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
No,
because 50 is a like that nigga is
ruthless.
That nigga is relentless.
Oh my god,
fucking
50. Like, I would hate to ever get on that nigga bad side.
He's the king of petty.
Yeah,
he is the king of fucking petty.
And the thing about 50 is, I mean his work in the streets is well documented.
Yes, it
right?
is. That is a real hood. That's a street nigga.
Yeah, but also what people forget about was what 50 could have been a pro boxer.
Yeah, he was a Golden Gloves box. Yeah, it was cold.
50 could have went pro if he had focused on that.
Yeah, 50 was cold.
Yeah, so he could also like warm your ass up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And 50 ain't little.
No, he ain't.
You know what I'm saying? He know how to fight.
And
like, you know, so his street cred is he's completely solidified. You can't poke no holes.
Exactly. That is one of the only rappers that I could think of who has a perfect street cred record.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't think of no. It's not many. Well, him like the Locks. Oh yeah, for sure. My bad. Yeah, shout out to the Locks. That's my favorite group. I don't even know why I even said the Locks. For sure.
Nas was never really like a.
He wasn't like a.
He wasn't like outside like that. But Nas, I mean, he grew up in the project.
Yeah, he was respected hood.
Yeah. So you ain't never heard no stories about Nas. That shit like ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
And he has upped the pistol on a few people a few times. There's some stories that came out.
Who was talking about? He was trying to get him talking about.
What's that? DJ Envy.
He
put a gun.
Wait, what?
He said DJ Envy said Nas put a gun on because Nas didn't know what he wanted or some shit. He kept trying to kept following him. I forgot the exact story.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, he
kept following him, and Nas pulled the gun on this nigga. Like, what the
No. He was like, hey, yo, Nas, I got something for you. Then he was, oh, what you got for me? He pulled out a gun. Oh, so what you got for me? He was like, oh no, yeah, I got a table. Like, oh. All right, yeah, I'll take it. Say he put it like, yeah, but don't run up on me like that, bro. He put his shit up and walked off. Yeah, that was it.
But even though because even though 50 took his name from somebody else, because the real 50 Cent was a stick-up kid used to run with Eric B. And that crew. Who niggas forget about Eric B?
Eric B, that was a street nigga, right? That was a real street nigga,
Eric B was a real ass nigga. I mean, Rakim too, but Eric B was really, you know what I'm saying? The crazy thing, the nigga never said nothing. Eric B, I don't think I know what Eric B voice sound like, bro. You ever heard Eric B talk? I think he's done some interviews.
No, I don't think so.
I want to say I don't know, but you always ever heard Rakim talk? I ain't never in videos. Eric B would just be standing there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but the real 50 Cent used to run with Eric B. You know, so but 50 took his name from that, but like it's different with somebody like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Because like. It's pretty much documented that Rick Ross is never really.
Yeah, he never.
You wasn't never like that shit you talking about. Like, yeah, you got money now, you a boss now, but like,
he rebranded. He rebranded very well. I give him that.
And then you talk about beef. Remember the 50 and Rick Ross?
Yeah.
And niggas thought 50 was about to end Rick Ross' career.
Yeah, I mean, it was a couple times.
Yeah. Niggas really thought that for a second.
Did he know? I didn't really catch that vibe.
Because remember he had the whole thing with his baby mama. What they had
that
to
nigga
take.
That nigga Rick Ross did. He was driving in his Maybach, and a car did pull up, and 6 shots was fired in his car, and he crashed.
Yeah, but they missed his car though. It didn't even hit his car.
But then they released that tape with his baby mama too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, 50 was like, he was because he was doing all the Officer Ricky shit. The Officer Ricky skits. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to do the same thing he did to Ja Rule, but Rick Ross really he
catapulted.
Rick Ross is just like, man, I'm gonna just keep putting out this music.
You can't deny the music.
And the nigga, he does make good fucking music. You know what I'm saying?
The one thing about this whole Big Three thing, and I think it's like a tree, and it has branches. And one of the branches that's about to fall off is there will be no more Drake and Rick Ross records. And I don't even know if you've done the research on that. They have so many classic fucking records together, bro. Yeah. And to see other friends, because now, I mean, it's always been documented with Rick Ross. He's been full support of this Future album and Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin also has beef with Drake over some girl shit. It's like a whole wild, it's a whole bunch of
because Future and Drake got a bunch of shit together.
Future, they got an album together.
Yeah.
They got two of them. They got two.
Yeah. Exactly.
They got 2 albums together. Yeah.
So it's just all this, but oh man, you know what? That's what I want to say. Big Sean, I feel bad because they kept stepping on this moment, stepping on this fucking.
And that song he came out with that
was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
It was pretty good. This is Tiny Desk was pretty good. We was vibing out to the Justin Timberlake shit.
And did you see his LA Leakers?
His LA Leakers was cold.
Big Sean went off. He went to LA Leakers and went crazy. This was recent, like right after he dropped that. Like it was all within like the same week when he dropped that. Good man, go back.
Was he in the crib?
No,
he was at the spot. He was at.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, man, go on that LA Leakers and listen to that Big Sean. Big Sean went up there and went crazy.
Yeah, that shit was cold.
Yeah, so you know, I think Big Sean is still. He kind of always. He's had hits.
Yeah.
He played but he played his position well.
Yeah,
that's one thing. He don't go past what he know he is.
Big Sean don't outkick his coverage.
Position. He don't.
He don't outkick his coverage, man. He stay in his pocket. He do what he do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Big Sean is at least the impression that I get, obviously, from not knowing this man personally, just from what I see. Big Sean seems like he's comfortable with who he is,
and
where he stands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know he for a second he struggled with. He felt like he should have been bigger. You know what I'm saying? The things with good music.
But he has
didn't really
big
go.
hits.
But at the same time, he does have huge songs. Like that, that I don't fuck with you shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
the
one.
album that he got with his girl.
Janae Aiko? Yeah.
Aiko.
That album is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I don't think I listened to that.
I don't think I've ever listened to it either.
Listen to the album. That album, and it's both of them back and forth. It's pretty dope. It's a pretty dope album. Yeah, man. So, but like I said, the old beefs. More direct.
Ain't shit
second bar, fuck who you are.
If I can say that one more time. Ain't shit fucking with Ether.
Greatest Ether, it's hard. Yeah, Ether hit him up, man.
I take it back. You know who niggas didn't want to fuck with on the battle rap shit? LL Cool J.
Man.
LL Cool J
went crazy.
On Cannabis.
Yes, Cannabis.
Cool Mo D.
Yep, Cool Mo D.
I want to say, wasn't it Ice-T or somebody too? It was somebody else.
No, I don't think it was T.
Nah, you're right, it wasn't.
I don't think it was Ice-T.
I remember at least Cool Mo D and Cannabis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that
because he had Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper Part 2.
Yeah, yep, he did.
That nigga said that nigga sold Cannabis 99% of your fans don't exist.
He did. See, Cannabis, he can't make any sense of this because 99% of his fans don't exist. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that was a hard bar.
How do you come back from that?
that was a hard bar.
Yeah, it was Cannabis was done after that. His whole career. I mean, and outside that, he dropped an album that wasn't.
No,
and Cannabis really, he could have focused. Because Cannabis was a battle rapper,
and he did, and that's what really killed him. That killed him in the battle rap. I guess as far as because we did touch on battle rap a little bit. What killed his career completely is he did a battle rap on Smack. If I'm not mistaken, he was going against Disaster. He was losing so bad. This nigga pulled out a rhyme book.
I don't remember.
And he got killed. That nigga's trash.
Yeah, but can you remember? Because Cannabis for a hot second, he was like on everybody's shit. He was featuring. And that was the crazy thing is because that whole LL dissed Cannabis on a song that Cannabis was featured on.
Yeah,
he did 4-3-2-1.
4-3-2-1.
Yeah,
because Cannabis said something about that mic on his arm, and so
shorty to back off.
Tell little shorty with the big mouth that the bank is closed.
Right.
Some of my arm was off limits to challenges. You swing the rusty swords. I have the Excalibur. Like nigga,
he went crazy on his ass.
Hey man,
real quick. That was a quick jab.
And that's what. And
hey,
you know, and LL is mostly known for. Because his name, the ladies love Cool James. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, LL is mostly known, for catering to the ladies. But LL got bars, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you don't, like on the rapping side, on the battle side, niggas wasn't fucking with L like that.
They wasn't. And I had to say, like, even though I didn't like his lady shit, like the girl records.
What?
And I didn't know that I appreciate them now.
So you
like listening to like you're my number one.
So it's funny that you say that because that's when LL lost me because it got to the point where because I'll never forget nigga when that shit came out and this nigga LL he was on TRL.
Yeah,
they talking about the throwback nigga. TRL.
Yeah, Total Request Live.
Total Request Live, nigga. Carson Daly. This nigga LL Cool J was performing that I Love You Better, but he wasn't really performing. He wasn't really rapping. He was just taking bottles of water. He took his shirt off He was taking bottles of water and pouring them on himself. This nigga wasn't really rapping, Joe. Like, he just kept picking up more about like the whole 3 minutes. This nigga he was like a whole fucking 12-pack nigga.
Yeah, man,
This nigga
that man was on something, G.
and after that shit, I was like, all right, L. You know what I'm saying?
Had a velour jogging suit
Yeah,
on,
I
nigga.
mean,
Baby blue and white.
I mean, because remember, Hey Lover was a classic. The shit with Boyz II Men, Hey Lover. Even though that was a hating ass nigga song, in retrospect,
that was a dirty Mackin' ass song.
You was really hating. You know what I'm saying? Pretty hard on that shit, L. But Hey Lover was a dope song when it first came out. Then you had, you know what I'm saying, you're doing it. Your Round the Way Girls. Round the Way Girls is still, you know what I'm saying, like a dope ass song. Dope ass feel good song for the ladies. Yeah.
It's a great summer
record.
record.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas kind of forget. I feel like because LL, especially now, is more known. I feel like there's probably a lot of like kids like Gen Zs that don't even know LL Cool J was a rapper for real.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so like they don't know nothing about like obviously like the I'm Bads, the Mama Said Knock You Outs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, none of that. They didn't know nothing about it. None of that culture.
But yeah, I mean, but so I just had to, out of respect for one of the kings, you know, like you gotta, when you talk about battle rap, like you gotta throw LL Cool J name in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got
remember
to.
Cassidy?
Yeah, Cassidy had
What happened to the Blind Fury dude? Remember him?
He still rapping. He on Instagram.
The blind rapper.
Yeah, because he was on. He won on 106 Park.
106 Park. He still do freestyles like I think every Friday on his IG. I be peeping him on there. He's still cold.
Yeah,
like, cold.
Those battle rapping days.
Yeah, those when 106 Park had the freestyle Fridays. That was
Rap City the Basement was always the best.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of outrageous shit by LL Cool J.
Oh Jesus.
The Rap City Basement freestyle. Do you remember that from LL Cool J? When the nigga sat on the toilet? Y'all don't remember
that? I don't recall this, sir. I don't recall this.
Y'all don't remember that?
Yeah,
I don't recall this.
Yo, it's funny that you mentioned LL, his crazy ass shit.
Hey, LL a wild boy too.
That was a wild. That was a wild nigga, bro.
He came up early. He was one of Def Jam. Like I think him and Beastie Boys was like the Def Jam first artists.
They were.
So he out there partying with Russell Simmons.
Bro, they out there traveling.
Yeah, on the road.
Out there traveling. They out there traveling the world.
And the thing is, bro, they were children. LL was probably 18, 19.
I think it was young. Yeah, I think it was no.
Yeah, he might be.
It
was somewhere around. Yeah, I mean, but like, so you talking about you traveling? You going to all these cities, man. All these girls. You know what I'm saying? You on stage with the thick rope, chain with the Kangol, taking your shirt off and shit.
Yeah, he wrote a book about it. I mean, he turned his life like all those like very intimate songs was to his wife.
Yeah,
like, you know
I mean, we get because she was gonna live. I still remember that because he was. I remember that interview.
When I'm doing it, remember doing it and doing it and doing it.
Yo, hey,
pink cookies,
pink
in the plastic bag, getting crushed by buildings.
I still don't
remember
understand
backseat of my Jeep, nigga.
Backseat
of my Jeep, another episode. Hey.
LL had some hits, nigga.
LL got classics, nigga. You gotta put.
LL was the first sniper.
Oh yeah. Put some respect on Uncle L's name, man.
Yeah, Uncle L. That's still my guy. I still fuck with. I still bump his shit there.
Yeah, that nigga head really like a Sharks fan though. That's right. He don't. That's what I always used to say, man. When I was first losing my hair, I was just like, man, I just don't want to look like LL Cool J.
You remember In Too Deep?
Yo, love it. Love it.
Yo,
man.
Remember? Quick sidebar. You know that scene was improvised.
Which one?
Like with the whole he improvised that scene when he's sticking the pool stick. When he he nigga spit on the pool stick, but when he put the pool stick in Buddy ass.
That was improvised.
Yeah, like I don't think that was in the script. like LL added that shit.
What?
I saw it somewhere. I gotta find the shit, bro. that shit wasn't.
Yes, G.
What?
This nigga LL wild.
That's a wild.
No, that wasn't in the script, nigga. That was from the imagination of LL Cool J. Nigga. Todd Smith.
Yo,
James Todd Smith.
That gotta be fake, man. You can't. That can't.
Love it.
That could not have been fake, bro. That could not have been improvised. That can't be improvised. That man, no, bro. He made that up on the spot.
I got because I'm pretty sure I remember. Hold on, let me. Cause I don't want to be talking erroneous, spitting lies and erroneous shit on here. Hold on.
My God, that's crazy. That's wild days. Wild days back in the day.
LL Cool J is a wild nigga, bro.
Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah, and even if it wasn't improvised, he he definitely played that part a little too well.
Yeah, he did enjoy that.
Like,
yeah.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
I don't believe it.
You a cop? You a cop, Jay Reed?
I know you, man. Hey, man, that was a good ass fucking movie.
Yeah, that shit. It was good.
I need confirmation that was really.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it.
If you do, please tell me. That is, if that is, then LL Cool J really is the wildest nigga that ever lived.
Yeah. Nobody really want to beef with him. He would definitely settle the beef.
You know what's crazy? You know what's funny too? Like, speaking of niggas that would really come see you, like LL would really come see you. He came to see a few niggas.
Like, I mean, he's talked about his times in Queens and who he used to hang out with and who was he cool with. I think it was Ace, whatever.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Shit.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Have y'all been watching the women's basketball shit?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, I ain't watched every game, but...
Yeah, I've been watching it.
But I will say, this shit's been way more exciting than the men's, in my opinion.
It's been more views.
Okay.
Well, you found it? You found the Rell found it.
The shit was on Twitter. Said why he had that man stripped naked and stick that pool stick up his ass and then movie In Too Deep when that wasn't even part of the script. It was some improv shit LL Cool J wanted to do, and then director let him go with it.
Damn.
I knew I wasn't making that shit up. Now whether this is actually true or not.
Now who said that?
Now it was some shit that it was a rumor. And somebody said this shit in the interview.
Okay.
I can't find the exact interview, but I know I didn't make this shit up because motherfuckers was tweeting about it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta find it, but it's out there. I didn't just make this shit up on my own.
Yo.
This nigga's like, hey, you know where it really be cold? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if I stick a pool stick up his ass, that'll really drive the point home.
Man, gee, that was.
And the director was like, yeah,
and that was a good movie.
That'd be a good idea.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah, but that was just kind of like, damn, bro, that for real? That's what
you on, fam?
You stick a pool stick up his ass?
I gotta make it seem like it's real, son.
So you know what I'm saying? Forgive me if I accidentally you actually.
And then he spit on the pool stick before he did it. He lubed it up.
He got special lube.
This nigga lubed the pool stick.
Yo, you brought extra lube. Of course I brought extra lube.
That was real. Yo, LL Cool J is a wild man.
Shout out to LL, man.
I'm still an LL fan. Don't get me wrong. I love Uncle L. That nigga is wild.
Oh shit!
This episode has been sponsored by Make It Smart.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Diego and Legacy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Love it.
That is wild. That nigga, come on, man.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Oh man.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We were still recording the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man. All right, man.
Yeah. We should probably wrap this shit up now.
Man, that was a great episode, man.
Yeah. Because they got playing.
Yo, I'm legit shocked, bro.
I gotta turn it off because you know on the tweet they got the clip where he did it. They should keep playing. I just sat here and watched this shit. He keep lubing it. This nigga, him lubing up this pool stick is killing me, Joe. Like this, and he improvised it. This wasn't in the script. If that shit is true, bro. Oh my God.
That means the night before he had to think about this shit. He
read the script.
Nah, bro, it had to be like the night before, bro. That's so wild, yo. That nigga spit on a pool stick, bro.
Oh my god, nigga, I'm crying for real.
All right, man.
Oh yeah,
We are back.
yeah. We gotta we wrap this.
Oh man.
Yo, that just changed my life.
Yeah, shout out to Cool J.
Shout out to Uncle L, bro.
Pause.
Oh yeah, hold on, before we go, you went to go see Stove God last night, right?
Man, I missed it,
Oh,
man.
you missed it. You didn't go.
Oh, gee, I pulled up. Gee, first off, like, it was parking. Like, it was so much traffic getting there.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, that new rule just went into play where, like, after 10 o'clock, there's no parking on Milwaukee at all. So they had, like, tow trucks galore outside. It was like 4 of them when I rolled up. And they was towing 2 at a time.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
2, 4, 6, 8.
What is it? Is it just in Wrigleyville?
It's on right there in Wicker Park.
Oh, you
Milwaukee,
in Wicker Park.
Like, between Ashland and North Avenue. Can't park there.
Damn, for real?
That's whack as fuck.
Streets.
That's crazy.
So by the time I got there, I'm walking up and Diego was like, he just went off. And I was like, damn. I just parked.
That's crazy.
Just parked.
That's weak as fuck.
Yeah.
But I seen Stove God, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Mitch, man. I tried, bro. I tried.
Yeah, that
It's
nigga,
too late, man.
Yeah, and that nigga, that's crazy. I
No,
know fucking, what?
AZ's supposed to be here.
AZ?
AZ's supposed to be here.
Oh, that's dope.
God damn it. I had this shit lined up.
We got sidetracked with that LL shit, bro.
Yeah, oh, man.
And the nigga, I know, shout out to Jew Jilla, man. I know he opened up for Stove God last night.
Yeah, man. I missed it all, bro.
Yeah, one of the Chicago's best kept secrets, man. Hopefully not a secret too much longer.
Right. I missed it all. But, God damn it. Oh, wait, damn. Pharrell dropped the album.
I heard about that. Yeah. I saw that.
Virginia.
Oscar said, yeah.
I haven't checked it out yet.
You gotta check that shit out.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's supposed to be in town April
5th. Oh.
It's 25th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the 25th.
Only thing about a lot of times, man, with Chicago hip hop shows, there be so many opening acts, bro.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And I don't be wanting to hear all them niggas, man.
Yeah, they be.
And it's not even so much like it's like for me, you know, and I can only speak for myself. Like I'm at the age now where like, bro, I don't want to be standing up at
that
a
long,
show
yeah,
for like 4 or 5 hours, bro.
I
You know
gotta
what
come
I'm
at
saying?
the perfect time.
Yeah. I want to come to see like the nigga I want to see.
And go home.
You know what I'm saying? And
Our
go to the crib.
homeboy YP performing it. He opening up.
Oh, word?
Yep.
Yeah,
YP.
yeah.
Shout out to YP. You know what I'm saying? He's opening up
Yeah, I
for
mean, you know,
AZ
there's definitely some niggas that I fuck with that I like to see. But I don't want to see all the niggas, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't always be 8 million opening acts.
Yep. April 25th, you know what I'm saying? That promontory. As you already know, before we get out here, the festival season has kicked off. So, you know what I'm saying? I told you guys I was going to keep y'all ass on the update on the music festivals and shit since we no longer have a Hyde Park Summerfest or a block party.
Or Silver Room.
Yeah, that's going to be so sad, bro.
Yeah.
But the Rose on the River, it's a festival with Thundercat. It's the headline.
Yeah, the salt shit. I got to turn this shit
Flying
off.
Lotus and all that shit.
Keep seeing this nigga Lou up this pool still. Gotta turn this shit off. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, because like Thundercat, you said.
Yeah, yep. That's on July 4th and 7th.
Yeah, you know Freddie Gibbs and Madlib is next month too.
Yep, that's all shit. We
That's gonna
definitely
be
going
cold.
to
Yeah.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs.
I gotta get my shit too. I keep forgetting. But yeah, but that's I know it's still time.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's we don't have too much else. I mean, summer's still gonna be.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
it's gonna be great.
Yeah, we still gonna be fine. You know, it'll be.
You
other
got the
things.
Hamburger Fest. You got all types of.
And you know, you still have
tacos
shit
and
like
tequila.
they had that hangover beach party there. The people always do up there on 39th on Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good time.
Or the ditch party.
Ditch Day party is coming up soon.
Ditch Day party
next
is coming
month.
up.
Well,
You know
this
what I'm
month.
saying?
This month,
Yeah,
actually.
this month. At the end of this month. I think on the same day almost.
House picnic.
House picnic.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Chosen Few.
Yeah,
They
Chosen
back,
Few.
They back here.
Yeah, you know, I go. I haven't missed a Chosen Few. It's been a while since I've missed one.
We got our first Italian Beef Festival They're gonna announce the date.
Italian Beef Festival?
Yep.
I mean, that's some Chicago shit.
It is.
That sounds like heaven.
There's only so many ways you can do an Italian beef.
This is true though.
You know, I mean, obviously there are different seasonings. People may do it one way or the other, and then you got your hot peppers versus your sweet, your dipped versus. Well, I don't know. Do you guys not dip your bread?
I don't.
Pause.
You don't dip your bread?
Mm-mm.
Really? Mm-mm. Is it not too hard? Pause.
No, I mean,
no, did he?
No, I don't know. Every time I've gotten one, man, I'm like, the bread is fairly soft. I don't like that.
I got my shit got to be submerged.
I don't like that soggy ass bread, bro.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, with the bread soggy with the.
Now look, I would go to a hamburger fest. I'm looking forward to that. The hamburger festival.
I'm going to the wing. I'm going to the wing festival.
Hey, you know, and I feel like wings, things like that are more because there's so many different flavors of wings. Yeah. You got your fried, your breaded versus your not breaded.
They gotta be breaded.
Your boneless versus traditional. Well, no, it don't necessarily have to be breaded for me. It depends on the sauce.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you got your fried versus your grilled versus your smoked. Like you have a lot of different ways you can cook a wing.
There's only one way you can cook a gyro. Or Italian beef, rather. Italian beef.
Yeah. Like, there's only so many ways you can do that.
Yeah, it's only really one that I know of.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's also like wings are like you can get like a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like you get like 2 wings from this person, a wing from here. You know, you sample all these wings. Like you sample an Italian beef
for the day. You full by the second time.
No, how long are you gonna be there sampling Italian beefs, nigga?
They gotta be portioned, certainly. I
don't know, but hey, obviously, somebody believes in it enough. So
that's true. They do. Somebody does.
Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. You got Chris Brown coming up. You also got JT coming up. So a lot of things prepared for the summertime.
JT,
Justin Timberlake, nigga.
Oh, I thought you was talking about what's up, girl?
the city girls.
Hey, nigga, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the JT concert.
Hell no. No offense.
You know
hey, niggas be hating on Justin Timberlake.
That nigga cold, bro. Yeah, man, y'all better stop hating on JT, bro. Yeah, he cold as fuck. I fuck with Justin Timberlake, man. To the end of time,
still one of my favorite songs.
Man. Yeah, that Tiny Desk was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Tiny Desk been on the run.
Yeah, man. But yeah. So.
All right, man. Tell the people they can follow you at, man. Wait. What's the game?
What game?
Women's League thing.
Oh, the championship. Yeah, I guess that shit is tonight, huh?
It's probably it's over, ain't it?
Did they play?
Yeah, I think they started at 3, I think.
Oh shit. Well,
I don't know. All right, man.
Yeah. Rell producer 914. 914 Media Group on Instagram.
___.
Thank you, sir.
Damn, South Carolina won.
Oh, they did win.
Damn, they damn near dubbed them. No, they did. It was 87-75.
Oh, damn. Good for them.
Yeah.
Man, good for them, man. Hey, man, you know, the women, I'm going to watch the highlights. I watched that LSU game. Caitlin Clark, man,
is cold.
Yeah, she is.
Caitlin Clark
is cold.
And I know some people we talking about like they doing that because she white.
Get the fuck out.
Maybe I feel like
I know they not.
Some white people are following it more because like I mean, yeah, you don't get a lot of like white standout basketball players. At least
47 points,
at least
bro.
Not American born now.
Right, and then it's like, and they just keep it a buck. How many black players, men and women, is putting up her numbers?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you can't put that based on her race
at all. She is cold. Like she's just cold. It is what it is.
Black, white, blue, green, purple.
It don't matter.
That girl can hoop.
She is outscoring both the men and the women on an individual basis. Nobody is fucking with her in college right now. It is what it is.
She's cold. Yeah, she's kind of like. She's just playing in a way that you haven't seen women basketball play.
Ever.
Nah.
At least not that and she's just brought a lot more eyes to the game,
which is good. And that's with women. That's what y'all want, right?
Yeah. No, I feel like it's definitely on the come up though. Like there's been more attention paid to the WNBA, and I feel like now with the influx of talent, because even where you had the whole thing with Angel Reese, but she's a name.
She's a big name. Juju's a big name.
Yeah. So you
Caitlin
got
Clark.
Right. So you have like women stars now. You know what I'm saying?
Like for real.
Yeah, like
exactly.
they have like real star power. They actually
Exactly.
like draw people because like the University of Iowa, they were selling out everywhere they went.
Everywhere.
People they were selling out arenas just to see Caitlin Clark because Iowa ain't no fucking basketball powerhouse. They They only like I think the only sport they really a powerhouse in is like wrestling. They decent in football.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like but outside of that, like that's so So yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to the women, doing their thing.
Man.
Congratulations to the
It's a very exciting.
South Carolina Gamecocks. Pause.
No Diddy. Yo, that shit is real. That's so funny to me, bro.
Yeah. Funny how times it's just, man, if you live long enough.
You live long enough.
Who would imagine you had told them back in the days of the motherfucking niggas, take that.
You can't say that no more, bro.
You can't do that dance, that image.
Right. You can't do the Diddy dances no more.
Hell no.
All that shit's dead, man.
Every step I take.
What happened to our childhood?
Shit.
All right, man, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, man. This is Easily Offended Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Episode 57. We are here. Chris is here. Rell is here, man. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all like, share, comment. Tell your friends, tell a cousin, tell an auntie, tell a grandmother, tell anybody. You know what I'm saying? We right here, man. Peace out.
Love it. Love it.
So you go ahead and throw that in there, nigga. That nigga really did look cool.